G'day YouTubers, and thank you for tuning into today's very different video on YouTube. It's more of a short vlog on YouTube these days because, hey, you know, long videos don't work on YouTube, as sad as it sounds, but hey, of course, yes, I want to actually make some very big announcements on my YouTube channel. And as I can say this again, tomorrow, of course, yes, on Thursdays, I may not be making any videos on YouTube at all. Because of the forsaken reasons of why I don't make videos on YouTube on a Thursday. But also, I'm going to be including Friday as well. This may also conclude with the meeting that will start at around 10:30 at the same day until around 11 p.m. No, wait, 11 a.m. I think it's that time, of course, because that will be like after breakfast or, I don't know, it's somehow quite a bit of a suspicion. But yes, I'm actually going to be doing this little dedicated announcement, and it's actually going to be a bit of a conundrum because obviously I wasn't going to be making any videos so far today, but I just thought, no, let me just make a video right now because this overall has to be taught over in the first place, since May of 2024 has been far by one of the worst months so far on my YouTube channel of late, but also one of the worst months also so far this year. And I thought this would pretty much make May as probably one of the, well, let's just say it, worst months ever since like February or March. I mean, January was okay. April was pretty much okay, I guess. I would say January is alright for a month though. May, thumbs down. I'm sadly going to give this a thumbs down. Because of all of the consequences I had to face against, even though we had a lot of decent warm weather, and also the first time we've actually have felt 20 degrees in a month like so, in a year like so, even though there's been a lot of turmoil, like events that have occurred so far this month. And I mean, that's really sad, completely sad to hear. The problem with, you know, stress is that it pretty much steals a lot of joy involving it too, and maybe that's why I'm actually starting to feel like I'm going to quarantine away from my YouTube channel, so much so that my YouTube channel has been somewhat quite totally, you know, difficult. And of course, yes, the number one thing was, so far this month, most if not all of the days, except for the first day of May, no school days or college days overall for me, even though it was meant to be college days for all, well, let's just say all of the, I don't know what to really say, but, I don't know, for all of the first 3 days, and then, of course, for all 5 days, you know, times 3, I mean, how in the hell am I really going to beat, like so, for about 18 days of college work, I mean, or 17, okay, I just really can't get my head around on it, because I could tell you what, every time when I think about the amount of stress so far this May, it has been disgraceful, disgusting, and despicable. I'm sorry, but I have to rant here in this video, and I don't know how to feel a little bit firm and a bit upset, but May of 2024 has been far by one of the worst. And even concluding with that Singaporean Airlines flight, with the flight going from Heathrow to Bangkok. No, wait. Yes, it did fly to Bangkok, but it was originally meant to go to Singapore, but because of there's been a lot of turbulent problems going on here, So yes, overall it's been a very bad, if not a genuinely good coincidence to celebrate of just how bad May of 2024 has been. I should have actually turned on the brightness, or else I would have been looking a lot more red and hot and angry in a sense. And I'm actually quite tired, but please let me hear this out again, please. Because of my mental health, or my well-being, and as I've just said so many times of this, and I completely lied that I was going to say, like, this is like the last time I was probably thinking about leaving this video to a complete pile up and just say, hey, we call it a day, that's it. So, as I'm making this video here, I am now declaring that Thursday, of course, it will still be there as a non-video day, non-video making day, of course. But I'm actually going to include Friday, because not only we've got the meeting, but I'm actually suggesting to pretty much not make any video content at this day, because there's been a lot of problems but this will have to be done by further verification and further verdictness or clarification. I'm sort of thinking we need to get like a clarity that comes up, and I sort of really want to find out the final result of what's been going on throughout my mental health. On the 24th of May, I've got a nice nurse. Sorry, I'm just picking my eyes because my eyes are itching, but I'm not supposed to. Yes, we've got a nice, lovely nurse called Sophie Edmonds from the NHS Mental Health Service or Wellbeing Service, well, whatever it's called. But I don't want to get into too personal full detail, otherwise it would probably make a lot of people scrutinise on where I am, especially for a lot of people around the world. Of course, yes, I live in the UK, as obvious as it sounds, but it actually is kind of a bit traumatizing to think of how stuffed up May of 2024 has been like, and with all of the troubles I have with YouTube and the troubles around the public as well too. It's been quite just as I can really say this. I mean, I would like to just say, rise up. How selfish can people be? Well, I wouldn't really think about that too, but I don't know. To those who are watching my videos on YouTube, this may be one of the deepest, and I could tell what, as I've been huffing and puffing and chuffing along the way, like an old grandpuff, I don't know what to really say here. It's just been really, really, just stifling, just stressful, really, for a month. May of 2024, goodbye, good riddance, and thank goodness. 10 more days, and then that's it. But then, there's another worry here. But before we get into that, let me show you on one thing that I'm actually working on here. Well, guess what? Here comes the spoiler alerts. I'm actually working on a new animation project that is pretty much loosely based on that of Disney Pixar's Cars. And I mean, I'm not actually ripping off the Disney Pixar Cars franchise, but I'm also working on a new animation that will be completely based of what I've already done in previous videos, and it's an animation that Ryan and me have actually thought of commissioning it in the first place. It wasn't actually me, it was actually Ryan who requested the video idea to have me and Ryan again at the same time, but this time in a comical sort of format. But I also sort of took the inspiration of the film Planes, Trains and Automobiles and Disney Pixar's Cars. So yes, I'm a bit of a vehicle entrepreneur along with my bird-watching ornithological expertisanal methods. I don't know what to really say here because I'm not really great with words. And so that's the animation I'm actually working on. There you go. It's of course the animation called Ryan and Ivan getting hit by planes, trains and automobiles. So it starts off with of course, we've got me and Ryan waiting at the train station, then gets hit by a train that looks like Duck, the Great Western Engine from the Thomas and Friends franchise. Going by the face, there you go. Ramming like so. I'm not going to play the sounds, but hey. And then there's an airplane. It looks like it's flying. And then we've also, look at that plane. Just slow moving. And then obviously all of a sudden, me and Ryan then just fly on top of the plane, make contact via the turbines, and then the plane sort of starts to do a bank angle and then crashes. But then we've also got a car scene, so I might as well put a car in it. And I'm not sure what I'm actually thinking about releasing this animation, but I'm actually sort of thinking about my well-being in a sense. And because of what's going to be happening in June of 2024 is also going to be a bit of a telltale sign as well. Maybe that's something I really want to pull the lever. Okay? So that's been what I've actually been working on, is being quite complex and whatnot, hey? So yes, the animation that I'm actually working on may not be released around May, but possibly June of 2024, sometime around next month, which will be there in like, let's just say 10 days time. Remember hearing this? 10 days time. But yet again, this is all down to my mental health or well-being. And without eavesdropping or other people's feelings, okay? I would never want to really think about that. Or to convey other people's emotions by just responding or just looking at people's faces or hearing voices. Okay? I'm just pretty much having enough. I want more privacy, okay? I'm having enough. And I don't want to sound completely fuzzy about stuff. Because, remembering I'm starting to feel a lot more complex than what I used to be. So, that's it. Please give this video a like and subscribe. For more videos, if you really enjoyed or not so enjoyed in this very strange video of light, subscribe for more for that videos in the future. And as always, thanks so much for watching. And I'm out to quarantine for the next 2 to 3 days before I'm fully recovered. Or maybe I can give Saturday. Maybe I can probably take a break for 3 days. Give Saturday the boot as well too. So Thursday, Friday, and Saturday may not be making any videos. Maybe. But I'll still be filming outdoors where I go to. But hey, that's it. Okay, that's it. Bye for now.